Hello folks, and welcome back to Warcraft Legion. Didn't get to do anything yesterday, sadly. Just didn't. Did get some more videos uploaded. Decided to go with 6 today, as you already know. That's like one issue recording so far ahead. Though, a funny thing, my send-off videos... sorry. Every time I start talking, I feel like a dog's barking over me. And I missed out on this, damn it. It always happens. Anyway, this week, me questing to go get the, corrupted Ashbringer is going to happen. It's going to be this week. But in the original way it was set up, like, with the Legion send-off, one video every hour for 2 weeks, it was actually going to be, boom, boom, over in or over here. That's just how dramatic the schedule change is. It goes from being in August or late July to being next week. It's crazy. But yeah, I logged on a moment ago, between finishing off the Huntic series. I actually went to Ireland twice. I can't really comment too much on the Irish accents beyond saying that they're inaccurate. One lady, she seems based in Kerry. Like the two main times, we end up seeing her like 3 times. 2 of those times she's in Kerry, so I'm figuring, yeah, maybe she's from there. I can actually understand her, so I'm taking that as a bad Irish accent. I went a bit up the country before, it was a bit into Kilkenny. We went off the main road, ended up in a small little village. I went in to pay for gas, and I had great difficulty understanding the person behind the till. The Irish accent was just so thick, so the fact that she actually speaks clearly and is easily understood shows it's a terrible Irish accent. Clearly. They are also insistently called Tir Nanog. 2 out of 3 ain't bad though I keep imagining 2 things. It's Nog from Deep Space Nine. Everyone there just looks like Nog. It's not the land of the young anymore, it's the land of Nog. Or, like, the very land and trees themselves look like him. It's just like roiling hills of flesh. Ugh. Vivid imagination, when it wants to fuck with me. And also, I'm not sure whether or not they got Dullahan right. They called it Dullahan. I've heard it other places called Dullahan. And I used to call it Dullahan. Then I heard it being pronounced Dullahan in the Rararar. And so I started saying that, because I have no idea. And now they've started saying, I've heard Dullahan, and I'm just like, well, fuck, I have no idea now, do I? They actually did once get Tir Nanog somewhat right. I have to get used to saying Tir Nanog, because when I was younger I heard it as Tir Naog, and it just stuck with me. But there is actually, while the O in Og is capitalized, there is actually an N before it. I think it's for grammatical reasons or something. But I'm assuming. But yeah, so it's Tir Nanog. I forget you saying like that. Yeah, at one stage I think they got it right. They either said Tir Naog or Tir Nanog. It's more accurate. The Tir Naog is more accurate than saying Tir Nanog. So yeah. And what was the other one? I was going to say something else, but what else? Oh, I think they said Cuchulainn wrong as well. But then again, there's actually a wide variety of different pronunciations to Irish. Like, say if you're down in the southeast, where I am, you have one variation of Irish. And though that being said, I think there might be variations within the different, counties of Ireland. Waterford is one way, Wexford is another. I think that might be the case, or it's either that case or it's a province basis. There's a variance. I'm not sure. Could be both. Fuck if I know. But you'll say like, Bohana. That means flower or flowers maybe. I'm not sure. Irish is not my strong suit. I just know how much of a pain in the arse it is, which is all you really need to know. So that, like, I'll say Bohana, but over in go to the other end of Ireland and they'll be go and it's spelled the exact same. It means flowers or flower or whatever, but it sounds like you're trying to peck someone in some elder tongue. I'm grievously exaggerating. It sounds much worse in reality. But yeah, Irish, shitty language. It's not like, English, American English to English where they add a U or forget there's a H there. They just start pronouncing, they just say fuck you to the rest of the country and start pronouncing things their own way. It's kind of like back in the Dark Ages or whatever, they used to, English, there was no standardized spelling of words. You could spell words however the fuck you wanted. I'm not AFK, I'm just blabbing. It's like that, except it's the spelling is unified, but you can say it in whatever way you fucking well want, and it's apparently right. As long as it's incomprehensible to everyone else. But yeah, I finished that series off, and part of me swears the animation got worse as the series went on, or I just got better at noticing the faults in it. It's a very flawed series, but like the Voltron, it got a remake, and on Netflix. I would love if Hunted got that. Just got a remake done, because I like it. Maybe it's just down to nostalgia or something, but I do like it. It is a flawed series, but I do like it, and I'd like to see it polished up and all that. So, get it, give it the Voltron treatment, and I don't know, will be fun to see. So yeah. Let's mount up on this Twilight Drake. Cool. Oh. So yeah, give it like the Voltron treatment, and yeah, I would really like to see that. It'd be fun. They also hinted at a third season, but that's never been delivered on, and as far as I can tell, never will be. Unless, it gets Voltron treatment and they, decide to go with that, the ending to the second season, and continue on with that plot hook. Yeah. Griffin Riders after getting stuck. If these weren't moving around, I would say I lagged out. So anyway, but yeah, it hinted at a third season, but never followed through. Oh, they despawned. Oh, that's one way to fix it. Let's go get my shite. So yeah, while I am talking a bit about Hunted there, I'm not recommending it. Like, look, if you want to see like it's much easier when say, okay, it's a 90s cartoon. I just feel like, okay, it's late 2000s, early 10s cartoon. If you want to go see like an average or a mediocre one of them, go ahead. But it's nothing to. I'm not really sure if it's much to write home about. I enjoyed my time with it, but that could be cause of nostalgia. I remember trying to watch the show as a kid. Whenever it would come on, I would always miss it or only catch a bit of it. I remember actually seeing the tail end of the first season. I only remember Locke complaining that Of discovering that school was Monday and complaining about it. That's all I remember of the season finale. I didn't realize there's other people. Like there's people in the, like beyond the lock and the other one in the room. I didn't. I basically they come in. There's people in the room. There's a bit of talking. Then he discovers that, and the camera zooms out and just shows the city. I basically only saw the city bit, and that was all I saw of the episode. I saw nothing else. And I saw other chunks here and there of the series, but that was it. So I just kind of churned through the 2 seasons, the 40-something episodes, or was it 50-something? No, it was 52 episodes. Just to see, what I had kept only catching glimmers of as a kid. Also, remember there was this Star Wars cartoon as a kid, and I swear it was only on for like 5 minutes each episode. Like each episode was just done. It's before the rather popular one that was actually of a proper length, and it was on one of these like side channels. I just remember it was on Sky, and I'd have to like tick down all the way down the list of the kids channels, and I was nearly on to like QVC, which was like 6:30 on Sky. I think it's been a while. I was nearly down at QVC anyway, and just a bit before it was this kids channel, and it had a few things on it, including that short run Star Wars cartoon. Okay, that's creepy. That's creepy. But yeah, I'm not recommending it around. It's just simply a here's something I watched recently, and here's what delayed me recording right now. I would have started recording much sooner than 3 a.m. if I hadn't been finishing off the series. I didn't even fucking realize it was so damn late. God damn. But I know I'm all doom and gloom about it, but it's not all bad. It's not all bad. Christ, a lot of my satchels sold. I think I worked out that I was selling them at a profit, right? Yeah. 200 profit. Well, just under... No, 200 profit. Oh, and then the auction house takes a cut. Well, shit. Selling it for a bit less then. Okay, that person really wants some bags. And the Hexweed bag sold. So did the splints. Nice. The worm meat sold, surprisingly. Ice web, spider silk sold. The elixirs of giant growth sold quite steeply. The tiny bit of wind wool cloth sold. The spiced falcosaur omelette sold. I'm surprised. All the satchel sold. The fish sold. The the unbroken tooth sold. More giant elixirs. I think about the same person from down here. No, different person. They wanted a lot of them. Dragbar style salmon sold. More potions, elixirs of giant growth sold. Didn't realize I had so many. The swiftness potions, the 3 of them sold. And the rest silkweed bags. So I made 9,146. Nice. 42 copper and 42 silver, 25 copper. Okay, we'll head to Dow, then we'll head back to Northrend. Like I said, the mage tower ain't up yet, so we'll go get the some more dungeons done. But yeah, I ended up talking more about hunting there than I intended. I just felt like I started feeling really awkward about talking, so I kept repeating myself. Oh, actually, that's a good point, me. Just remembered there's something I think I said something in a video. I need to go edit it out. Basically commenting that a word that was just a word here. It was just like a jokey kind of insult kind of thing. Was apparently a major, like me just commenting like, Christ, I never knew. Apparently it's a major slur in America. Oof. Yeah, I just feel like, you know what, someone's gonna take that wrong. Maybe I should go edit that video. It's like, it just shows like the differences between cultures and whatnot, and histories. Word means nothing over here. It's just, you know, it's just a thing. While it's more over there. This shows the differences between the places. But yeah, I just started feeling awkward talking so much about it as I did. But to be honest, I was actually kind of enjoying talking about it like there, because I was actually, I don't know, I actually felt pretty good, you know. It's actually I was actually having a bit of a joke and all that, you know. I don't do that enough in my videos, but my sense of humor is more centered on reacting to things than, you know, something happens then I can snark about it kind of thing, than being proactive in it. I actually remember I was pretty happy about this. Someone was commenting on like a news article on Twitter. Apparently some lady... Now I'm paranoid. Can I talk about this? Because I'm just like, can I get sued? But, damn it, I'm really proud of the tweet, but I'm just really paranoid because I just feel awkward talking about it on my channel, you know, in case anything happens. So basically, what I'm going to recommend is go find my go check out my tweets for the 9th of June if you're interested. I retweeted a thing, made a pun. If you're that interested, you can do that. I would tell you, it's just I'm paranoid. It would somehow blow up my face. Like, trust me, I'm a nervous fucking wreck, and I'm just petrified of losing my channel. So yeah, that's all. I apologize, but I would love to tell you about it because I was really proud of the pun I made, but I'm just paranoid that it would end up blowing up in my face. You know, once upon a time, this here was going to be a whole zone. We never got it. And by this here, I mean this. You've made a fatal mistake, mortal. There is no escape. Betrayers, the day of reckoning has come, and with it comes your end. See if your Witch King saves you from the Ancient One's judgment. Now you die. Be wary, Draenei. This is no place for the meek. I've done his quest before. There's only a heroic dungeons here, so I should set myself to heroic. But there'll be quests in all these dungeons. So basically, these are the Nerubians. They're split into two factions. the undead ones and the not undead ones. The not undead ones will quite willingly work with the heroes of Azeroth because they have no love for the Lich King. They have a unique feature of the fact that they're actually immune to being like. Okay, apparently I've engaged Ahn'Kahet. Let's just leave. Apparently, like the plague of undeath can turn people just by them being in proximity. They're actually immune to that. They have to be killed first, then they can be resurrected. Which led them to being a pain in the Lich King's side until he's mustered up enough forces and whatnot. Though clearly, even a decade in, he was still having issue dealing with them. Actually, it'll be more than a decade. Like, I'm just thinking from artists on. But they were dealt with pretty early on. The war started early on in the original Lich King's reign. There's been 3 Lich Kings now. The third one is Bolvar. The first one was an orc leader, an orc shaman, Nerub, I think. Yeah, it was Nerub. But then Artis comes in and the personalities war, and Artis becomes the dominant one. Don't know what happens with the other guy. Is he erased or just lingering in the background? It's like, can I have a say? No. Okay. And that's it. I'm not sure. But, yeah, the war with these guys started pretty early on in the first guy's, Ner'zhul's reign. So, yeah, these certainly put up quite a fight, given that they're so random rather Lich King. But anyway. I envy you in a way, little Draenei. You're so fortunate as to bear witness to the first steps of the rebirth of the mighty empire of Azjol Nerub. Death to the Traitor King. A new Barak, the Traitor King, makes it home in the once proud kingdom of Azjol Nerub. He has twisted and perverted our homeland into the wretched squalor it is today. Rules over an undead army of Nerubians who have pledged themselves to the serving Lich King. Bring an end to his reign. Throughout Azjol Nerub, the scourged Nubians Nerubians. Sorry, I used to pronounce them differently, and I'm thinking, I think I was mispronouncing them, so I'm trying a different thing, and it's awkward to get used to. Carefully nurture eggs that will soon hatch, providing them Nubarian young to slaughter and raise. The eggs have been tainted with foul magics. Our only recourse is to dispose of them. Kruktir, guardian of the gates to Azjol Nerub, was not a traitor. He fell in the War of the Spider, defending our home from the Scourge. As per his station, he was in the possession of the key to the Hidden Empire. I would like you to retrieve it. As per his station, he was in possession of the key to the Hidden Empire. I would like you to retrieve it, so it may be returned to its people. Oh. One of them died and the other's pretty battered. Can't heal them though. I would have a dot there if I could. When, yeah, actually these are all level 80s. Which makes sense. Makes sense. I know, with the scaling thing, I know I was... kind of got Burning Crusade and Wrath confused. No loot.
It's too far away. I need to get closer.
This will make my life a bit more difficult. Howdy, big boy. Watch him die. I should be grateful, but I lost the capacity. But I long ago lost the capacity. Watch him die. Defeat him while the Watchers are still alive. Let's go freedom. Where are you? There you are. Adrenix denied. Defeat him before he webs the top doors and prevents more creatures from spawning. Okay, down I go. I'm not sure why, but we can't loot anything here. Maybe it's just an issue with this dungeon, but I hope it's not a fact for them all. I really do. Okay, I also can't save this person. AoE. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, you can kind of you'll get to see a bit of the kingdom here as you fall. Actually, you see less than I remembered. Thought you saw more. Oh well. Also, there's brew keepers down there. Don't have to kill them though. So anyway, let's continue. So you get to see a bit of this, what could have been. A bit like I was saying, they were actually planning on making this an entire zone, but it ended up getting cut and just being turned into 2 dungeons. Disappointingly. There's been a hope among some people that, you know, one day they'll actually make, you know, it will actually become a thing, but I don't see Blizzard ever revisiting here. But then again, no one could have predicted the many deaths of Chromie. Oh yay, I can loot. Fantastic. I got 2 Frostweave in this entire dungeon. Yay. Hey, Nubrak. What? I hate when they're like, the enemy, like, I can one-shot the enemy, but it's like, I got a second phase. Timer speed kill. Well, next time he comes up, I should be able to kill him. Unless he wants to do this whole phase juggle thing again. I never thought I'd be free of him. I guess he means the Lich King. Apparently you can skin him. Not sure if that's... Don't think that's a common thing to happen. You know, being able to skin a boss. Do you really need to stand in its corpse? Is it done, Paladin? Has the traitor king finally met his end? No flavor text. A fierce glow emanates from all of Azak's eyes as he stares at the husk. It is done. Your name shall be recorded in the extensive history of our people, Draenei. Do not worry, Draenei. The eggs they found were but a fraction of our hidden stores within Azjol Nerub. Our mighty kingdom shall be reborn. Has Character's spirit been released from the curse of undeath? What of the talisman? Key to the hidden empire of Azjol Nerub. Just as I suspected, most of the empires remain closed off since Character's final stand. Perhaps my people have already secured the depths and merely... Sorry, I keep thinking I hear something. Most of the empires remain closed off since Character's final stand. Perhaps my people have already secured the depths, merely await release. Perhaps the faceless ones fester behind closed doors. Funny thing is, these are actually like somehow associated with some like old god servitor race. And given that this guy, as like, since he's one of the few characters we see we can chat with of this race, of these people, and his contempt for the old gods and the faceless ones, perhaps the faceless ones fester behind closed doors. I guess the Empire doesn't really care for the old gods anymore. Yay! Potential ally. Only time will tell. The exposed upper reaches of Azjol Nerub must first be cleansed of Artis's taint. Just imagining the undead guy grinding his taint all over everything. They'll be finding like pubic hairs just like on everything. Ugh. The crotch smell will never leave. Go down this way? I thought there was a portal out. There is. You have to go a fair bit. I thought it was a shorter thing. Passage of Lost Fiends. The brute bit? Yeah. Yeah, there's the way out. So that's one dungeon done. This is the kind of thing I'll be doing on my alt when I've greatly out-leveled the zones, dungeons, well, in expansions dungeons. Ah, you end up here. Ah. And I guess that's how you get out from the other dungeon. Or where you end up getting out of the other dungeon. But, yeah, this is the kind of thing I'll be doing on my alt. When I finally get around to doing this. Not sure when I'll be getting around to doing it. I can't loot any of these, can I? No. But yeah, at some stage, I'll get around to running all those dungeons and whatnot on my alts. It's like, on my undead. I can't remember her name. Chandolin. On Chandolin, I'll finally get to run Shadowfang Keep, and you'll get to see the finale of that zone and of that zone's quests and whatnot. And I'll also go run Shadowfang Keep on an Alliance alt. I know when you go in, you'll get some quests, so I'll be running them, obviously. Basically, what I'm doing here, I'll be doing there on them. So, yeah. I'm just decided... I've only discovered it now. Really? But, I'll be... What was I going to say? I'm going to do this for all the dungeons and raids here in Ahn'Kahet, because while I was going to leave it to my alts, since I said I was going to do the cork grinding and I was going to do all the dungeons. While I don't need to do all the dungeons to get all the cork that I need, I'm over halfway done as is. I've provided not every dungeon's like the one I just did there. I'll get plenty of stuff. I'll get plenty of cork, I'll get plenty of goblins. So, doing more will be superfluous. But I said I'll do them all, so I'm going to do them all. Though I won't be able to record too much tonight because I'm a little short in space. I think I was coherent there in what I was saying. I'm always worried that I'm completely incoherent and make no sense. Basically, I won't need to run all the dungeons and all the raids to get the quota I need. I'm over halfway through, do a few really, meaty ones, and I'll be done. But I said I will do them all, and I want to do them all. I want to show them all off, even though I would be normally doing this on my alts. I said I'll do them, and you know what? I really want to kind of relax after, grinding all those first aid things and all that. Just want to, relax and do something fun here. So, yeah. Our enemies believe us vanquished from the frozen wastes. We will show them the consequence of their ignorance. So yeah, this is what we could have seen, but sadly, probably it will never be expanded upon. So yeah. And I swear I'm forgetting to say something else. But yeah, I will be doing all this kind of thing on my alts. Doing it for the old world, Burning Crusade, for classic Burning Crusade. I'll probably do it again here for Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm on my alt. Extra resources, extra money, may as well. I'll also be doing it for, Mists and WoD and all that. Though, to be fair, I kind of already did it on WoD since I did the whole playthrough on my main, but completion. May as well. So, yeah. That's all I was trying to say. And damn it, I got the team for hunting stuck in my head. I once called Elder Nadux my teacher. That changed forever when I was forced to watch him mercilessly slaughter my friends and family as a servant of the damned, find them within the depths and make him pay for his crimes, Draenei. Come on, form an orderly queue. Come on. There we go. I have to walk right through them. They won't notice me otherwise. Could use my slow ability here, Hand of Hindrance. But, meh. What do you do again? No idea. Oh, you'll periodically reduce my maximum health. That's a nuisance. Just hope he can't hit me too often with that. Get fewer after falling behind. Okay, sword, you can free me anytime now. Okay. Is there a note up there? Yeah, there's actually a place up there. Oh, that's irritating. This is gonna get annoying. But it's kind of disappointing to see what could have been, I kind of thought these zones were cool, I think, as a kid. Not sure. and so it's kind of disappointing to think that these were only a fraction of what we could have got.